Wait till people come in. Oh man. Let me go to studio. And analytics. Nobody here yet. I mean, it's Saturday. People aren't probably hanging out online. I haven't been online for the past couple of days. Been working, been doing stuff. I think I'm ready to do the printer, get the printer put together. I need to find 3 sheaths of a black and red woven material. I like that stuff. I think I've got some laying around. I want to get the last 3 bundles of wires put in there for the printer. Um, I want to terminate the ends on the printer in what do you call it? What do you call it? Um, a connector, like a barrel connector. There, I've got, let's see, a I got the heater, the bed heater and sensor. I've got the X axis, the Y axis, 2 Z axes, and I think that's it for the wires. So I've got 5 sets of wires. None of the motors have 4 connectors. The sensor, the sensor has 2 connectors. The heater has 2 connectors. Um, so that's 4 for that bundle. What I'd like to have is with my control box that I've made with all my electronics and the power supply in it. See, I took those out of the printer and I want them separate by themselves. So if I have to work on the printer, I don't have to flip it over or do anything. All I have to do is unplug the box, open the box, and I've got access to the electronics. So I've relocated all the electronics outside the printer. So what I want is 5, or heck, a control box, a panel with female plugs or male plugs labeled for the different components. And then on the printer side, all those wires coming off for the motors and the sensors and the heater have those the female connectors that just plug in and secure like a connector that pushes on and then has a little locking nut, kind of like a headphone jack or something. I think that's what I'd like. So I was going to do like one big cable, but no, I want to keep all the wires separate. And then there'll also be a USB connector going from the CAN bus to the main board. So that doesn't have to be sheathed, or the connectors are already there for that. But yeah, it's coming along. But what we're here for, and no one's showing up for, well, one person's here. What we have is the PFA release film liner. I'm going to Wanted to do a live stream just for that. Let me get a drink of coffee. So here's the liner. It's somewhat durable. See if I can just get one sheet out. I think that's one sheet. I get a package of 5, I think. I've already used one, so I got 1, 2, 3 left. Yeah. So, and this is good for 60,000 releases, according from what it says. So we can put this back in the box. And the instructions say remove the screws to detach the shell, the shell rings. Put the new please remove protective film on both sides before use. Installation steps. There we go. There's 1. And 2. It's hard to tell what the difference is. I guess those are sticky. This one isn't. So let me see. That's the bottom. Is that it? Let me make sure. Okay, this is the bottom. This is the top of the bottom. So it goes on. Doesn't matter which direction's up. It's not coated. So you kind of want to have it lined up a little bit. It's almost the right width this way. You don't want to run out of room. You want to leave enough to trim, and then left and right, it's no problem. So then this goes there. Again, make sure I'm not leaving myself short. And take something sharp and poke a hole. And then I want to take something sharp, poke another hole. All these screws. And so I want to take a small screw. And I want to put it in that hole that I poked. Well, that's not a small screw. There's a small screw. 2 small screws. So we put on here. We take these away. Now it'll get screwed in place. Very nice. Make sure I've got room again. And we screw that on there. Tighten it. Tighten it. All right. One thing I need to do is separate all these screws out. Should have had 2 different cups. But I didn't grab 2 cups. Only grabbed the 1 cup. All right, good. So what this does, now what I have to do is I want to go through with my tweezers. And I have to poke a hole in all the places. This is why I was putting this off, because it's a fucking hassle. They make a, someone actually makes a clip-on tank to where you put the film over it, put a collar on it, and clip it on, and it pulls it tight. That's what I'd like. That's what's needed, because this is for the birds. So that I have to go through all these screws in. Also, an electric screwdriver would do the job too. A small electric. They make little miniature ones. And I don't think I have to rotate screws or anything. That's not the right place for that. I don't think I have to do a pattern when I assemble the frame. But when I install the frame on the tank, which I'll be doing after this, I have to go in like a spark plug pattern or a lug nut pattern. Kind of go back and, here, 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 like that. And I have to make goddamn sure that I don't drop anything on this film when I'm doing this. It kind of makes me nervous. And still nobody here. I guess nobody wants to see this. And I really don't need these gloves on. There is no resin on this thing. Come back to your screw. Thought at least Lisa'd be here. She's hyped on 3D printing stuff. She digs it. Guess she's not here though. Oh well. to replace that screw at some point. I think I need to grind down the tip of this Allen wrench. Hey, Westside. Hello. I've been painting. When I'm done with this, I'll go out and get the I'll grab the century ball and show it to you. It should be dry. Ooh, that's not good. Almost felt like it cross-threaded. All right. Come back here, screws. One here. I think what I need to cut a piece of cardboard that's this size. So when I'm doing these, I can put it on top of the stuff to protect it while I'm tightening up the screws. I think that would be handy. That's stripped. That'll have to be replaced at some point. Two more. Wait, two more or one more? Oh, two more. There's. So how are you today? And that one there. All right, go through. Tighten them up. I think that's it. Yep. Now, grab the vat. Which is here. This gets flipped upside down. And it gets trimmed off first. Pull out a scalpel.
goes directly back in the drawer. All right. Yep. And this goes in like this. And that's we have these are the registration screws. These four things. These line it up with the printer. All right. Gonna make these holes bigger. Yeah, these go in here, in between each one of these. And last one. And these go in the corners. And there's four little divots on the what this thing attaches to. So we got one there. Do this one. There. There. We'll go there. There. Yeah, see, this is putting tension on this stuff. You see the wrinkles being taken out of it? So you don't want to go all at once on one screw. So it's a gradual tightening thing. Once they're all down, I can kind of go around the edge clockwise. Not worried too much about it then. But you kind of want even pressure put on the whole way. All right. Kind of like tightening a drum. I think these go down until it basically can't go anymore. Yeah. And last but not least, oh, I need the bigger wrench for that. And last but not least, the registration bolts, or alignment bolts, I guess you'd say. And that, my friends, is how you install a PFA, PEF, PET, or whatever. Now I'm installing it back on the printer. And remembering to install the screws, because I didn't do that once on my other printer. And it pulled the pad up with the thing, and that was a mess. So I'll be back. Hold on. You still there, Westside?
Here it is. It's got some flaws, but I like it. Don't be too rough on it. I need to print I want to touch up the prongs and the screw with some red. Or, nah, I'll leave it like that. But yeah, worked out good. I'm going to leave these loose. This is part of this. This printed in one piece, the screw and the ball, but these are loose. So I'm going to leave these loose in the package when I send it, so you can put them in yourself, because I don't want them to break off. So yeah, the ball isn't as smooth as I wanted it to be, so the chrome didn't come out chrome. It came out really shiny, like a stainless or a nickel. But yeah, how's that? And you left. I told you I was gonna fucking show you. But yeah, it came out okay. So see this coming at your face. Bad news. That's the last thing you'd see. Right there. Before it went right between your eyes. So anyway, that's all I have for you. Thanks for watching. I can get back to printing Batman. And yeah. So for a complete update, printer's ready to get wired up. The ball's printed, or the ball's painted. Still have to do the base. I found a pretty cool looking base. Actually, do I have another? No, I don't. Where was that? Put that there for now. Um, I think this will work. I'm not going to do all the gore, but this base should work. Back here. Yeah, I think this will work. I can even spray it chrome as well. Or I can just do it black with black with red. Yeah, black with red letters would be really cool. So we're going to download that, and we will slice it and print it in resin, and we'll have it done. I'll start printing in resin tomorrow, because it'll take about 4 hours for this to print. So the what do you call it? The print head for the printer is complete. I have to flash the firmware on the uh, screen. You have to do that. That's done by Wi-Fi, and so I have to hook that up, flash the firmware, and all the graphics. There's some really cool. Let's see. Put this over here. If I would have printed my print head in green, I could have done a Hulk. I could have done the Incredible Hulk, do his face like he's in there trapped. Um, but yeah, I want you can load up your own graphics and put it into the file, and it'll read those graphics and put and display them on the screen. It's a pretty cool. They've also got the Kenny mod, where you got Kenny's face, which is perfect. I mean that's just fucking perfect. 'Cause it looks like Kenny. And it's got it on the outside. That's weird. So I guess this is the mod to attach it to a normally a non uh, know me to print head. But yeah, and you can use these screens for other things. It's just a screen. So whatever you can program into it and have it display, it'll display. Um, you can even have it play like a little animation, like when you start printing, or if when you start doing the hot. See here, this guy's got it displaying a picture of his girlfriend. So you can do anything with this thing here. Oh, here's a whole bunch of. Okay, cool. So it's got a whole bunch of different ready-made files. Oh no, okay, these are the cases. These are the models. Yeah, like right here. You can see that. It like you can have it animated showing it showing a nozzle printing when it's printing. It even like gives you little winks and nods and shit. It's an adorable little screen. You can even make like a little cat clock or whatever. But yeah, it's a neat thing. And it's a touch screen. It's a touch screen. So like let me switch the sound of the speakers over. I mean, this is awesome. You can so you can do your auto bed leveling, QCL, home, do all your preheat, set your temperatures. You don't have to push in buttons, just hit on a knot. I mean, this is a damn good, damn good mod. I really like it. Even change the theme color. And if you get stuck, it's got an online manual. You can scan the QC code. I mean, this is fucking cool. It really is. So that's the Nomi Kanomi 2. Did he show up again? All right. Anyway, he can go back and look at it if he wants to see the phantasm thing I've got. I also finished the stand for the base for the uh, Rat Fink. Yeah, finished the base for the Rat Fink. There's Rat Fink. So he should. I want to paint it, get it because it's got primer. I don't like the primer, but we'll get it painted. We'll get Rat Fink glued to it, and I got little bumpers, little rubber bumpers. I'm going to put on the bottom of the base so it looks nicer. And we'll get this stuff in the mail to you sooner or later. We'll get it. We'll get it. And that's all I have really. Got some major things out of the way. The resin vats together. I can fill it with resin and get it going. And yeah, yeah, that's all I have. Oh, one last thing I want to do for the print head, which I'd like to get done, and but it's going to cost quite a bit of money, is get the camera. I printed the faceplate for that printer for that print head for the stealth master stealth buster stealth. I can't remember what it's called. But anyway, for the print head, it's supposed to have a little pretty high resolution camera that gets installed in the nose of it that lets you do like macro live streaming. Lets you do like macro inspections of what's right coming right out of the nozzle and fills the frame with nozzle basically. I mean, shit looks like fucking toothpaste coming out of there. And it helps you troubleshoot your what you're doing. Like on a first layer, it's really nice to see just how thick your that first layer is and how well it's going out and if it's squishing right. So that's a really good tool to uh, to troubleshoot that because you can adjust the Z height in baby steps as you print. I usually do that, especially with the Ender. I don't have to do that with a new printer. But as it's doing the first layer with the brim, I see how well the brim's sticking, see if it's squishing right, if the filament's laying down good. I adjust it from there. Then by the time it's done with the brim, it's good to go on the first layer. It happens it happens to me, I've found when I change layer thicknesses, that first layer doesn't want to catch on. So having the Z height, it you kind of have to, if you're doing a thicker layer, first a thicker layer, layer heights, you got to raise that fucking nozzle up a little bit or lower the bed a little bit on the first layer. So that's just one of the drawbacks. So anyway, I'm gonna get off now and go do some stuff. I'm gonna play around with some paints. I'm doing another rat fink for myself as a display, and it is twice this height. It's the full size model without reduction, and I'm painting it. I've got all the pieces in my little cardboard paint booth, trying to get the right color green, trying to get the right consistency with paint so it gets it lays down opaque. But it's coming along pretty good. I also have the dragon to paint. I have the two busts, one of Batman and one of Venom to paint. And that's it for the models. That's it for the models. I've got so those will be done. Um, I have to finish printing Batman. Basically, just the rocks left to print, and that's part of the base, and I can't display it. I can't finish without it. But I think it's probably 2 or 3 more days of printing. Maybe 2 bottles of resin, which I have. So, I mean, I'm not hurting for resin right now, but I imagine I will be after I'm done with Batman. So anyway, that's all I got for you. Oh shit, that came off. Wow, that's not good. I was wondering why that was on the fucking floor. I have to see if it cracked. The cover for my fucking wash station fell. I have to fucking see what's up with that. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We'll talk to you later.